Right, that one, yeah. This one. Yep. Oh, beep. I guess I should friggin' write the date. What are we on? The 18th. I didn't get to stream yesterday. That sucks a butts. Warlord games. Goblin hobbies. Painting. Change that to my... Oh, there's a message already. Oh, Reaper. How you doing, bud? I'll be right with you. I've got to do my little clicking dick. Clicking dicks? Reaper, I've just got to do some clicking dicks. I've got to do some clicking dicks, Reaper. I've got to do some clickins. I don't know why my brain said that. Yeah, I got to do that. That's just between me and you, pal. That's don't tell anyone I said that. Don't tell anyone else how it's time to stream. Oh my, that's terrible stuff. just yeah, I just walked out the room, Reaper. I just left the room. I just walked out to get my coffee. I didn't even tell you where I was going or what I was doing. Let's just change this to Warlord Games and then save that sucker. Hello, Nara. What are we on? 12? Did I read that right? 12 snoozy snoozes? Is that what I read? I think that's what I read. Right. So, how are we doing today? I didn't get to stream yesterday. I'm a bit disappointed. Nara, I'm also disappointed that you haven't clicked the friggin' like button, Nara. Click it already. Yeah, 12 times. I tell you what, Nara. It's true. I am soothing. Something about the silky sounds of my voice help you fall asleep, and it's probably because I'm boring. My boring voice bores you into a slumber. But hey, you know what? You know what, Nara? You're welcome. Right. So that's all that done. Now I get to sit down. I get to sit down for the next 3 hours. What a absolute treat that is. Oh, so it's nothing to do with me at all. It's simply that I am English. Is that what it is? Okay. Now, I don't have my good knife. I've only got my cut myself all the time knife, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to utilise this one. I hate it because it always cuts me. But I only have 2 knives in the whole world, and I don't know where the other one is. So that's unfortunate. Let's treat myself to a little bit of background music. Why not? And we'll see how we go from there. Perfect. There we go. So today we got another Warlord Games delivery yesterday, and we got friggin' bear monsters, GM bear monsters, and I got 3 with a hammer, and then 3 with claws. So yeah, they're kind of amazing. So I got them assembled, and I'm going to paint them up all different kinds. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll just put you there. So we got this guy. Now I'm going to have to crack out the owl bear. Now that's a Dungeons and Dragons reference, isn't it? The owl bear. I don't know a lot about D&D, but I do know about owl bear. So I'll just clean these a little bit, but it doesn't have to be a lot. And what I'm thinking is I will do them all slightly different. As you can see, this is a pretty uneven base coat, and I haven't cleaned up the models because, you know what? Assembling models takes ages, and I've got a bit of a bottleneck in that department. So what I figure is I'll spray them, and then it will make the bits that I need to clean stand out. And if I can just get away with painting over other bits, I'll just do that, you know? That's not very well painted. Okay, good. We're in business. So I'm thinking for the first one. Now I was hoping for my Tesseract Glow, but I've lost it. I don't know where it's gone. So I've got Scorpion. I've got the Scorpion green. I think if I lighten it a little bit, that should work out. I'm thinking something like that. So let us begin. First things first. I'm just going to blast Scorpion green into those bits and see if it can substitute for Tesseract Glow. It might do. But I knew that these little juice tanks that supply the bear juice, the grumpy bear juice that he needs, was going to be green. I knew it's going to be green, but I wanted you to be a little bit more green in those recesses. That's all I want. A little bit of green in the recesses. The other thing is, actually, I've neatened up the space. My paints are still all over the show, but I just kind of opened the drawer on this desk and then kind of like with my forearm just scooped everything into the desk. And I'm trying to like pre-plan what colors I use. So I just, to this stream and the last stream, I just took a moment to have a look through and I picked out what I thought I might need ahead of time. Because I want to have like this space kind of clear to show the Warlord game stuff, to show the Goblin hobby stuff. Because, you know, gee whiz, they sent it out for free. So I figure just have it on display and use it. So, but yeah, the messy pile still very much exists. Now, we're going to go flesh tone. And what I was thinking was, I've got some options, but I was thinking of going Bugman's into Cadian for the flesh tone. Now, do I need to ink it before the Bugman's? Probably not. I can probably just get away with adding some Bugman's with some Chili P. Thanks, Nara. Yeah, I'm being a bit more organised. I've been trying to think, like, in terms of... like, I'm kind of like... I pretend that I'm table super big balls, you know, niche numbers man, right? I'm trying to think like that. And if I'm thinking in terms of that, I haven't got a painting sponsor, right? Now, Army Painter, I was thinking about buying an Army Painter set, the Speed Paint set for like 99 euros, because you get free delivery from Warlord Games if you spend over 90. And I was like, hey, I was thinking of saying like, hey, Warlord Games, if I put in an order, could you throw the promo stuff in there and just send it all together in the same parcel? I'm going to add some Illidan. But then, if I was to buy something, I wouldn't buy the models. I'd probably buy a paint set, which would be an Army Painter paint set. But then again, do I want to have Army Painter paints on stream if I've contacted them 3 times through Instagram, 3 times they've said, sorry for the delay, put me through to their marketing team, and then just blanked me? Do I then in turn want to do that? You know? And the reason I get the Speed Painter set is so that I can mix them in with other colours. So I'm in a little bit of a bind. And then Nold gave me the... Nathan Nold, he spoke to a paint company and got some samples, and he said, hey, Tay, we should contact them. And I did, and they ignored me or just haven't got back to me. So I'm a bit like... I'm a bit stuck. I don't like reaching out to sponsors and getting ignored because that's an answer in its own right. So I'm a bit like, what do I do? So I'm trying to think in those terms, you know, a kind of fake it till you make it kind of thing. But I don't know where to go from there. So that's kind of where I am. That's kind of where I'm at. Interesting though, no? Oh, that's a repulsive mould line all down that arm. So something I've noticed about Warlord Games plastic, the mould lines are more prominent, which in itself isn't necessarily a massive thing if you're cleaning mould lines anyway. The other thing is that my plastic glue takes a little bit longer to dry. Yeah, maybe I should just get it. But it would be the speed paints. That's what I'd get. So I could use them as speed paints, but then I could also mix them in with pigments as and when I want to, sort of thing. Excuse me. I just chomped a crud load of food before coming on, so if I'm a bit burpy, that's the reason. Yeah, it's pretty burpy food I ate. So I don't know. But the other thing, Nara, right, this is the other issue that I have, is that I definitely have enough. I have definitely managed to earn enough with table trades and on the channel and stuff to buy Armageddon, right? The issue is that it's come through piecemeal. So it's come through in bits and bobs. So I haven't had 200 in one place at the same time. And the thing is, I've had to spend that money on food for the household and household bills. So I'm a little bit butthurt about that. That I achieved it, but then at the same time didn't achieve it. So do I want to buy a paint set and spend 100 on that if I then definitely don't get Armageddon? Those are the best. Okay, speed paint. So a speed paint, right, is like high pigment ink, right? Have I got that right? Like essentially a Games Workshop contrast. The terminology I get a little bit stuck on, but from what I understand, that's what it is. Oh, I need to think about what colours I'm doing the armour on these guys. I'm going to do them all a bit different. I'm hoping that there's a star on the stamping plates, so I can do like a Soviet star. Well, Fav, just for you, for no one else whatsoever. Yesterday, whilst I was assembling these guys, I did watch some One Piece. Fast drying paints. Are they watery? Are they thin? Are they like an ink? Or are they actually like thick, like a paint? So yeah, I watched some One Piece. I watched the first, I think I watched 2.5 episodes. Just for you, because I thought if you turn up on stream, I didn't want to be the person who said, oh no, I just didn't have the time, yada yada yada. So I made the effort just for you. How'd it go? Okay, so it's not the typical anime I would watch, right? For starters. However, I did put on a second episode, which that's an indicator that I was all right watching it. It's essentially a rubbery invincible man who can survive being chopped in the head with an axe and gunfire, who laughs a lot, almost like he's just disabled. Can I say that? But it seems like a very happy show. It seems like a very happy show. And you know what? Gosh darn it, with the way the world is at the moment, I think a little bit of a happy show that's just fun and happy and nice is I think is kind of, you know, I could see myself having it on in the background whilst I'm doing stuff, if that makes sense. It's a happy show. And and we met some guy who fights with a sword in his teeth. And there's a very scaredy cat little guy with glasses. And then there was Axe Arm Man, who was in charge of the Marines, and his son was a bit of a douche. So yeah, we got that far with it. And I liked the captain, the big fat lady with the mace. She was pretty fun. It's very over the top. It's very over the top, tongue in cheek. But it seems quite happy. It seems like quite a nice little thing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, people got. Oh, is that Zoro? He looked very different to the picture I drew. I thought it might have been him, but then when he looked very, very different. So yeah, so I could definitely have it on in the background. Not my usual anime. I will definitely, yeah, but I enjoyed it enough to put on another episode, you know? And the fact that YouTube is unwatchable with all the ads that come in, right, I don't begrudge YouTubers who have ads in their videos, right? You know, when they just rattle in and start reading off spiel. I get that, you know? They're getting paid. Good for them for picking up an ad sponsor, right? But when I've sat through 2 unskippable ads beforehand and I join a video and I get hit with that as well, it's just too much ad. It's too much ad for me. So, and I feel a bit bad, but good for them still. Oh, he has a glow up. Okay. So I don't know quite where the fur meets and the flesh doesn't, but I'm doing this in sections. I'm going in sections because when we inked the little mechanical men, it took ages to wait for it to dry. But yeah, so and it's a shame because I hate advertising. I hate it. But also I'm happy for the content creators getting picked up and getting paid to do that because that's a big deal. So I'm happy for them. So I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn between being a viewer who's getting blasted with ads, um, and being happy for the creator. And part of me thinks, well, I don't know this creator, but like Warfronts, for example, that guy who has like a million channels, the glasses guy, it's all right, but then he's like double ad. Bye, Fav. You want me? Is that you telling me to watch more? Is that you telling me to watch more before you go? Should I? Do I watch more? If you order it, I shall do it. You tell me. You got all the control. You order it, I'll do it. Okay, they did not order me to, so I probably won't. They didn't tell me to do it, so I have no obligations to watch more. I'll probably forget to put it on. I just need a little bit more of this flesh mix. Yeah, they left. No need to watch more. I'm just going to lie and start making up the story. I can pretty much guess what it's going to be. Oh, there's some abs. All right, I'll watch some more. It's fine. I'll watch some more. What was I doing? It was Bugman's Ilden Yellow, right? Yeah, it's Bugman's Ilden Yellow. Now campfire cooking I do know about. It's like he cooks really nice food and then some kind of big wolf thing bonds with him or something. Becomes his like familiar or some strangeness like that. That's all I really know. But that one interested me actually a little bit. So yeah, there was that. So under there, that's a little bit more yellowy, that flesh, but flesh is discolored, it's patchy, it's not the same everywhere. Is there a little bit there? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it interested me. But the other thing is, I don't... Okay, so with how my life is, Nara, is that I have to have... I can't just do nothing. I have to do something that also is something else. Like, for example, I'm streaming now, but it's YouTube hobby, it's social... and make a few bucks through the ad revenues and stuff and donations and whatnot. So it's kind of like combinedy thingy. So I don't to actually get to do nothing is a rare treat, or just to sit with my feet up and watch something only is next to never. So what was my point? Yeah, but the thing is, I'm multitasking in everything. Like it's a lot. But I'm just trying, because, I'm just trying to... This has got to be more watery. More chili pea. Chili pea? I need some chili pea. Chili pea. Chili pea? Where's my chili? Yes. Chili pea. I'm trying, Nara. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to do better. I'm trying to achieve something. Because I don't... I'm just trying to... I'm trying to be better. Trying to be better. Let's just... smudge this all over and then t-shirt it off. I just want to get a feel for the face. And then under the chin, I guess, would not be hairy. Now I'm going to t-shirt that face. Okay, good. That's flesh done. Now on this green, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with a blue ink. But I only want it to go in the recesses, and then I'm going to dab off the edges with my t-shirt. T-shirt technique is one of my new favourite techniques. You do a little dabby dabs. So I blast this all over. It goes in the recesses, right? Like that. And like that. And whilst it's still wet, I dab it with a t-shirt. There you go. And you do that. Though Army Paint has a good selection and good reputation, their colours are very nice. Well, I mean, good. Maybe I should go with that then. But the thing is, if I do it, then I don't do Armageddon. And for some reason, I'm still holding on to that. I've got some kind of not being able to let go of that one. So we're going to do fur. So what I was thinking fur, I was going to keep it nice and light on this guy. And I was thinking of going Skag Brown into Deathclaw Brown, which are kind of subtle. So I'm going to go Skag Brown with Reichland mix. Yeah, I'm definitely at the point where I should be. If I like Nara, I don't know how I've managed it, right? I don't know how I've managed it, but if I pick up a paint sponsor, I'm essentially painting for free. You know? I mean, yeah, it takes up my time, but I'm not having to pay. Well, no, that's not entirely true because there's glues and then like acetone. But for the most part, getting models sent through, painting stuff, I don't mind what I paint. It's really, as you know, it's quite liberating that I don't mind what I paint, and that not liberating, but what I mean is I like that I don't mind what I paint. The fun is in the painting, the figuring stuff out. But if I can get a painting sponsor, then I'm painting for free, and that feels like that's kind of super exciting. Like, I was lying in bed yesterday, I was like, honest to God, Table, like, you're so close to being able to manage this. This is bonkers. So this Tau Ochre is very close to the flesh tone, and that's all right. I haven't figured out what colour to do the jeans, but I feel like I might try denim. I might try denim on these jeans. Maybe he's wearing like dungarees of sorts on this particular bear man. But that's not. That's very light. I might bleed some of that off, but I think that's going to get Agrax. I think this fur's going to get Agrax and then touched up, maybe. But I'm just trying to get a feel for him. He looks a little bit like a ginger at the moment, little ginger bear. Oh man, I love painting. It's so nice. I kind of call them Bane. Okay, this is the unofficial name that I'm calling them, but I've kind of made up the name calling them Bane Bears. That's why I painted that green. So that's like Venom squirting into him. Venom was the drug for Bane, wasn't it? That's what its name was in the comics, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I am going to flesh the ears. I feel like the ears on the bear are a detail that I can't pass up on. So let's flesh those ears. Oh, there's not enough on there. There's not enough pigment on that flesh, but I just wanna mark them out so I know to go round. But I also need to take out the moisture that's gone in the ears. Where did that paint go, you say? Yeah, I ate it off the brush. Yeah, I know they do. It's just I'm in a really weird place. Nara. I'm kind of like, I'm not just a guy painting as a hobby, but I'm not, Nishma, super big buddy channel, I'm in this weird limbo. And I've never been here before. It's very strange. I don't know what to say. I don't know how else to explain it other than that. I'm in this very strange little divot where I'm not quite, but I'm not nothing in regards to having a channel and stuff. Not nothing as a person. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Alien territory. Not familiar with it at all. So, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, Nara. Yeah. The only issue is for free EU postage and Warlord games, it's 90. That's to get the free postage. So, and that's even more important with Brexit because you pay a lot on duties and tariffs. So if you don't get free postage, then you do get a little bit screwed over. Okay, so that's feeling a little bit more like bear fur. I like it. It's not. He's a little bit of a ginger bear at the moment. A little bit ginger bear. But I say we go on here. Yeah, Brexit. Buying miniatures cheap is the only thing that Brexit affected me on. But yeah, we can curse Brexit. Unfortunately, yeah, I can't talk about how life is back home. It's gone really, really bad. It's gone. I can't talk about it. It makes me too sad. But because we don't have freedom of speech like you do, Nara. We don't have it. It's the illusion of it. It's not. We don't have a constitution, so it's the illusion, and it's becoming ever more apparent. Stop table. Sorry, Nara. I can't do it. I'm gonna upset myself. I can't do it. I'll get sad. I can't do it. Let's just paint that one. There's a little bit of fur on the feet, a little bit around this wrist here. Well, Nara, we got tricked. We got lied to, and we got tricked. We got lied to and we got tricked, and then shortly after it happened, the people who were involved disappeared. I can't talk about it anymore. But we got duped. People thought they were getting one thing and they didn't get it. Okay, we do that. So I want to do palms. Yeah, I'm in a really good mood, Nara. Like, yeah, really good mood. I got after I do this stream, I'm going for a big picnic dinner. See, my wife's going out to party, so I will be looking after the kiddies, and I'm going to take a big packed lunch over to their school and sit there, and then we're going to go to the beach and have more food, and then tomorrow I've got the whole day off, so I might just sit live streaming the whole day. I was hoping to go to the nerd shop, but at €3 for the day and in €5 an hour, it's a lot to just stream there, so I'm not doing that. So I'll probably stream at home, but then Sunday is also Father's Day, and then like tomorrow I have the whole day off. I don't have to do anything with the kids. So if I want to, I could live stream all day and then get beers and have a sloppy live stream if I wanted to. So it's kind of exciting. The possibilities, you know, I might do none of it. I might just sit playing and recording Factorio. I don't know. Right, that brown's done. I think I'm definitely going. I'm going to go with blue. I'm going to attempt to do denim trousers. I didn't pre-get blues. Let's just have a little check for some blues. I'm going to try denim. You know what I'm feeling? Macragge blue. Macragge blue doesn't feel like denim to me. But maybe if I go Cantor into Macragge is too little. That's Macragge as well. Do I go Cantor into Macragge? What about if I go Cantor into Macragge? That's not denim enough. Maybe I don't go blue trousers. Let me look at my blues. That's too blue, right? That's too blue? That would have to be the maximum. What if I went... No, that's too janky. It's too janky. Alright, I'm willing to give it a go. We were going to experiment, so I'm going to give that... a go. Screw it, I'm going to give it a go. Glenn, you son of a bitch! Glenn. Glenn, I tell you what, bud. YouTube took 20 of that 50, which is friggin' horrendous, but I'm only $8 away now from next month's threshold, and then the channel ad revenue wise, it brings in like 10 to 20 cents a day. So by the time it hits the 7th of next month, I should clear that. So it's all good. Thank you very much, buddy. I bloody love you. That's absolutely delicious. But yeah, 20 of a 50. See, 20 is a lot, you know. I'm not a rich man. 20 euros is a lot. For YouTube to take 20, come on, guys. Can't I get special table rates? You know, been partnered with you for 10 years. Couldn't you help a brother out? Does it have to be such a high percentage? You know? Oh, and Ven as well. Ven, that thing you sent me on Instagram. Ah, my days, that made me laugh so much. That's not what I meant, Glenn. That's the... Oh, no, you son of a bitch. Ah, nice stuff feels weird. He's being nice. Son of a... Okay, so... Gee. Glenn, you beautiful, beautiful piece of filth. Unbelievable. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's no longer an issue. That means that that will come through just fine. We don't have to... Yeah, that's definitely secured. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to add some Drakenhof Nightshade shade. Ah, Mum! Nara, please say hello to Mum. My plans potentially for Father's Day is that I found a little tiny jetty. It's just 2.5 meters by... Maybe 2.5 meters by 2 meters. And it's just a little jetty down by the sea. I don't know if Mum knows this, but I live very near to the coast here. I'm about 80 meters from the sea, and this jetty's maybe about 250 meters from my house. And I'm just going to sit there in the sunshine. It gets morning sun and evening sun, so we're going to do that. Glenn, you absolute beautiful bastard. It's a big deal, bud. It's a big deal. Yeah, thank you, buddy. So I've learnt my lesson from before, where we caked the Robo Men in colour immediately. I'm not doing that this time. Oh, that's a little bit. I don't know, Glenn. I don't know. We're not big enough to... I try not to break the terms of service on YouTube, so... Oh, wait, I haven't put up mean chat. Hang on, I've got to turn it on. I forgot about that. I'm not getting the... I'm getting the unfilled... I'm not getting the restricted stuff. Let me put the chat up. I can't believe I didn't put that on. I need to see what's being written. It's such an unexpected, fun feature. And it's still brand new. We only discovered it last time. So I've just got to... Wait. Give me a second. I've got to see what the message was. There's 2 chats. There's... If you haven't set it to live chat, the chat, you've got to change it, and then you'll see what it says, right? You'll see what it says. Oh, it's loading. Hang on, it's just got to load. I just heard Father's Day. Father's Day for me is Sunday. I don't know. I don't really have any plans. I might go sit on this jetty in the sun. I haven't decided. Tomorrow I have the whole day off. Just my wife being nice, so I might stream all day tomorrow. I'm considering it. I'm very much considering doing that. I don't know. I've got plans. So I could sit and record all day, or I could sit and live stream all day, or I could do a bit of both. I think I've got like some cash in my wallet. I might buy some beers and do a sloppy choppy live stream in I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I haven't... It's nice because anything's possible at this point. So it's a realm of possibility. Here's a question. Well, it's kind of like a whole swap then. I'm going to go from my house to... It's basically a little jetty by the seaside, but no one knows about it. Like it's like right snuck along a public footpath, but the footpath is really out the way, and everyone else goes the other way because we've got this island near us where there's these ancient Finnish settlements are on. So it's like a tourist area by my house, but you go the other way and there's nothing. So can I play Space Marine 2? I haven't played it since I was playing it with Gino. So I always get confused. Nathan, Nold, and Gino are different people, but I can't remember in what ratios. It completely throws me off. But I could play Space Marine 2, but again, OBS, setting up OBS live streaming. I could probably record it, Nara. Wait, okay, now it's loaded. Maybe I can get to the chat now. I need to see what that message said. Let's see. Come on, I need to see the live chat. I want to see what it says. I don't see it. I don't see a spicy message. Oh no. Did I log in too quick? I can do that. I can do that, Nara. I can start playing Space Marine. I can do that. I don't know how it would come at. I don't know what form it would take for a video, and I don't know if I can get OBS working to live stream it. But I'll look into it for you. That's fine. I can do that. Also, I don't want to gloss over it. I want to say thank you again to Glenn. That's 2 days in a row, buddy. Like, you're making me feel like a little bit of a princess. You're making me feel like the prettiest princess in town. Appreciate that. But if you so help you, if you think I'm going to lift up my skirt for you, you got another thing coming, son. I ain't that cheap. What? Table! Think before you speak. Think before you speak. But yeah, I'm no stinking whore. I'm not in the table. Stop it. Armpit choo-choo? What's an armpit choo-choo? I need to know what an armpit choo-choo is. I don't know what that is. So I'm thinking the belt's going to be a different color, but each of these guys are going to be different. I'm going to paint them a different color scheme, but what I'm trying to do is leave as much white as possible so that we don't have to wait so long on drying times. I'm definitely not. Oh, I've definitely painted over a knee pad there, but that's okay. So that's trousers, right? Oh no, there's a little bit in there as well. Let's get that. Okay, well, while we're trying to figure that out, while we're trying to figure that out, we can ink some other stuff. What's armpit choo-choo? Ah, yeah, Glenn, that's way too much, buddy. That is way too much. You needed to use some code, Glenn. Jeez Louise, buddy. I don't control my mods, bud. I don't control my mods. They will come down on you. All right. They're around. They lurk. All right. They will come down on you. Yeah, that's too much. I get kids in here, bud. Ah, that's way too much. I'm not so keen on that kind of thing. We can use innuendo, sure, but that's just laying it. That's too much, bud. Yeah, I wish I didn't ask. Why didn't anyone warn me? No one warned me. Appreciate the apology. It's fine. You don't know until you know. But yeah, I really. Oh, should I right-click this? No, let's go. Okay, we're going Agrex. We're going Agrex. Part of me feels like not painting the fur, just inking it, and then because it's like it's going to be a right nightmare to paint. But maybe I should. This is the dilemma. This is why I paint different bits and move around, because the deciding, that's the hardest bit. That's the hardest though. Oh, Glenn, I thought you said if it's PG. I thought you said because you had already written something, not because you were going to plop out a clanger. I mean, live and learn, I guess. It's just that's just a Kiwi English bacon man translation issue. A little bit of confusion in culture. That's all. That's all it is. No, Glenn. No. Not ruined at all, buddy. Everyone. No. Not ruined. Not ruined at all. Absolutely not ruined. Don't worry. Don't. I know it happens to us all that we start second guessing and then we get a little paranoid. You're good. You're golden. You're fine. All right. You're absolutely fine. Ain't ruined nothing. If anything, you've made the stream better. All right. Okay. Now get out of here, you filthy. No, don't go. I'm mucking about. I'm not. Someone kick this guy out. I mean, no. No, I gotta stop leaning into it. No, you haven't ruined anything. Kick him out, guys. Kick him out. No. I am messing. I'm messing. I'm messing. Sorry, Glenn. I'm messing. I'm totally messing about. So, I was going to paint these eyes black, but I'm not so sure now. They still look pretty good. I need to bleed a little bit of ink out of that eye. There you go, Glenn. Look, then you have got seal of approval from one of my boys. You're fine. You're golden. You're good. See, nothing to worry about. You're sorted. I know we don't know each other very well, but I feel compelled to reassure you. You're good. You're good, buddy. Whee! So we just... I haven't decided quite. What I need to do is also... this is for you, then. Nara, you love your chicken strips. There's nothing... Hey, Nara, could you do me a favour? Could you give Mum a shout? And could you tell her that I'm feeling a little indecisive? I have the whole day off tomorrow. Can you ask her what she thinks I should do? Should I sit around in my pants, drinking beer by the beach, or should I by the sea? Sorry, or should I? What should I do? Ask Mum what I should do. I'm feeling really indecisive. I don't know. So we'll do that one. I'm not flirting with Mum. I'm happily married. I'm not flirting with Mum. I'm just being nice. Go to the beach. Okay, go to the beach it is. But I can't promise that I won't change my mind. But currently I will go to the beach. Stop saying I'm flirting with Mum. I'm just being nice. Am I flirting? I shouldn't be flirting. I'll get in real trouble. I've got to tell my wife now. Oh, I'm going to have to tell her. I've been flirting. I'm in trouble. I got to let her know. No lies. Didn't know you could be nice. What do you mean I am nice? Ironically, if I go a little way down from where I am, there's actually a nudist beach. Now, the good thing about nudist beaches, right, is that as soon as I strut onto them, bare-breasted, so to speak, for some reason, I don't know if it's connected, but everyone leaves. So I always end up with the beach to myself, which is kind of handy. So I can always do that. I don't know if there's any connection to that, but Glenn, can you just sound off that you're all right, bud? I hope Glenn hasn't left us. Glenn, can you just let us know you're still with us and that you are reassured? Just chime in, send us a message. I hope he hasn't left. He really didn't ruin anything, apart from my mental images. Oh yeah, there we go. Glenn's back. Okay, he's here. He's here. It's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I know it's a problem, Glenn. Like, for example, what was it? Not last week, but the week before. It was a bit of a sunny day, so I was like, you know what, I'll get some sun. And I took off my t-shirt, and this car immediately crashed. Yeah, and there was a lot of screaming, but that was before the car even went out of control. I don't know if it's related, but yeah, go figure. Who knows what it could have been? No idea what happened. Because it is being nice. Thanks, Nara. Yeah, it's all your fault, Ven. You got it wrong, Ven, you filthy dirt. Is that fur there? It could be. It could be fur. I might do that as fur. Okay, so I noticed on the bottom of this hammer, It could have been my pasty pale skin. But I will just pull up my gun. That's not a gun, that's a forearm. I'm pretty brown. Old man brown. Old man brown. Old man brown is a terrible phrase. Oh, I'm old man brown. Clean off that bit. Right, I think we could get away with inking the denim. So we go Drakenhof Nightshade Shade. It could have been my pasty pale, to be honest. Now, for those of you that don't know, I can't paint blues to save my life. I had some success with a Genestealer, and I'm hoping that if I'm not blasting blue all over that arm, that I can figure something out here. But I also have to decide on what colour I'm going to do this armour. The pale blinded them and shining sweat. Spain. There was a lot of car accidents in Spain around me. That's true. Yeah, that is true. For some reason, I just thought it was just Spanish driving and that it was routine, but apparently not. An epidemic of crashing vehicles. Could I get away with just leaving this inked? Or should I try and blend in? I'm going to try and blend in blue. Oh, I just feel like this is as good as I can get it at the moment. But we do need to think about armor. The arm. Oh, hang on. We should tilt this sucker a little bit. Yeah. What to do with the armor? Obviously it's me we're talking about, so I want to do yellow. You know? Obviously I want to do yellow because I can't help myself. I can't stop doing yellow. What colour are bears' noses? Are they brown, black? I need to figure out the metallics. What should it be? The belt hasn't been done, but these bits would be denim, wouldn't they? These little op flappy bits. Well, thanks, Glenn. I can't say that I can't say that I've been described as a good painter before. I'll get you something. But yeah, we got there, and I made a special effort just for you on that one. Yeah, I did. Just like I did for Fav to watch One Piece. I made an effort. Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. Like, if someone asks, I should make an effort to do those things. Black or brown? Okay, black or brown. Okay, so black or brown. I might do these as dungarees. I might do the. I'm thinking I'm going to do dungarees, guys. I think I'm going to go dungarees. Now that's trousers sticking out there, isn't it? I'll put the. Hang on. I'm going to put the ink lid back on. Look here. See here? This feels like trousers poking out up here. Do you see that there? That feels like poking out over the belt. And I think we can make a little feature out of this belt of some sort. If I just do something, I don't know what, but that's as far as it pokes out. But I could maybe just pretend that it goes that far. Should we do dungarees? I'm going to do dungarees. I feel like construction worker dungarees sounds fun. Let's just do it. Yeah, I'm going to do dungarees. That is the name, right? For dungarees that have like the straps on the top as well. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It works. It ties it together. Good question, Glenn. Okay, Nara. Well, enjoy the soothing sounds of my Englishness. Um, and let's see if we can't go for 13. 13 snoozes. Oh. Oh, that blue's gone a little bit too over. I might clean that up a little bit. I think I'm going to clean that up a little bit there. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Just clean that up a little bit and then... Yeah, I like denim. Yeah, the denim works. So it's got to be inked, but that's the belt. I really need to decide on... Let's consult the stamping plates for hopefully a star. I don't think I'm going to get hammer and sickle, but a star we might get. No stars. We have numbers, but we did numbers on the other one. But I guess it's not totally impossible. A plus symbol, a cog. Maybe something from there. Let's check this one. A diamond, not quite a star. But there's also numbers. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to go for as fast as I can. I'm looking for a hammer or something. No hammer. There's some really nice Orky symbols on these. Look, you've got these, the sun, the moons, but then you've got this cog circle. That's really slick. That's really nice. Oh, chunkier numbers. Yeah, I'm going to go for chunkier numbers, but no star. Chaos stars, sure, but not like star. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's no star. I know this isn't exactly riveting watching. I just wanted to make sure. Lightning bolt, not quite the same, is it? I also wanted to do some kind of... Hang on, would that biohazard symbol go into there? It would, wouldn't it? That biohazard symbol would fit there. Ooh! Yeah, the radioactive symbol. Okay, we're going number, we're going radioactive symbol. That's what we're doing. I like it. Radio, number and radioactive. That's what we're doing. It's true, I'm not the best at freehand. I happily accept that. I'm going to grab out the yellows, guys. Where are we? Flash Gits, Illidan. Not Illidan. I've got Illidan. I need Uriel yellow. Yep, there we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the... Yeah, freehand. I'm never going to be able to do stuff like that. I think it takes a special kind of skill, special kind of person to be able to do stuff like that. That's I'm never going to be that level of painter. I'm sure of it. It would be nice, but I just don't think I'm ever going to get to that point. Well, no, that's not necessarily true actually, because what I'm thinking, guys, as a possible life path for me would be that if I get the 1,000 hours of painting, I might do my third application to the University School of Art and say, hey, look, I've been painting models for 1,000 hours this year. And if I got in on that, then I could concentrate on painting full time and maybe it would translate. I'm sure it would. There's a lot of extra there. I need to bleed that off. That's too much. I need to bleed that off a little bit. Okay, so if we're going yellow there, we need something. We've got a lot of details that need a little extra something, but again, I'm not too sure yet. What colour should the armour be? these bits here, the hammer as well. I don't want to just do it white, but I want it to stand out in relation to the rest. So maybe we could do something, because like you can get a stamp in there. I'm confident. Let me check. Pretty sure I can get a stamp in there. No, you can't. Oh, for the skin. Each bear is going to be different, so it's not impossible. I'm happy to try like spots and stripes and stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with that, but not on this guy. But each bear's going to be different. I'm going to do each one differently because I want to have some fun with them. And I've only got 6, so I figured just have some fun with them. But this one's going to be fleshy. This one's going to be fleshy. Fleshy bear, this one. But as far as ideas kicking around, I was thinking of doing one like my Tyranid colour scheme, which I thought might have been a bit bonkers because I'm already painting so many Tyranids that colour. But then I want to do one with yellow armour, it's true, but then maybe the Tyranid colour scheme was a bit too crazy. But then I thought, well, hang on there. They're friggin' bear chemical bears. That's what I want to do, yeah. I want to do them each different because then I get to, and what I want to do is I want to try out something new on each one. That's what I want to do, to try and push the boat out with regards to me painting skills. Now that palm, I want that palm to be a bit paler. Palms tend to be a bit paler, right, than the general skins, so I need to make that a bit paler once I figure out where I'm going with this inking. There we go. I'm definitely going to do one like pale, like super pale. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a pale bear. Why not? I've got 6. Like I'm spoilt for choice. What the main rule of thumb is that I wanted to try something new and have indecision about what to progress with colours wise. That's what I wanted. So the idea is to kind of stretch a little bit with regards to the skills. I can definitely right-click this. This is definitely dry now. Let's right-click that. I'm pretty sure that nothing's off the table with regards to colours, Nara, so... It's like URSUS Ursus or something. It's basically big bear monster from Conflict 47, the Warlord Games thing. They sent these out to me, so I like bigger models though. I like bigger things like ogres and trolls and stuff like that. I do like those guys. Right, so that's now drying. Still need to decide on the armor, but I can ink the rest of the denim that I didn't do. Is Demi Bear the name now? Is that what we're calling this guy, Demi Bear? You son of a bitch, fan. You seriously horrible, you terrible person. How did you know? How did you know that? How did you find that out? Who told you? Dimitri's a lovely name. Dimitri the bear it is. First one is Dimitri. It's such a good name that maybe we should have saved it for a better bear. This is first attempt bear, but I guess that's okay. Okay, that's that inked pretty much. Okay. Now, what do we think with the face? Because that's a lot of very small detail. I'm thinking with the eyes. I was thinking of doing the eyes black, but they look in pretty good nick. But he's going to have wild eyes if I do that. If I... Well, let's maybe paint on the flesh first before we... Let's get everything marked out. I need a red ink or... Vulpus pink would be good. Blood Angels contrast. That's very red. All right, let's give it a go. I might put a tiny bit of red in the nostrils and the ears, just for a hint of not just the same colour. Part of me kind of wants to go around the eyes in red as well for some reason. Like, just a little bit around the eyes. Hey, Big Mac. Well, we're spoiled for choice, yeah, so it could be we can do any of those, really. Yeah, dab really will do ya. Right, we need to decide on some other bits as well. I was going to try weathering as well. That's what I wanted to try on this guy. I wanted to try some weathering. There we go. Maybe clean up this bottom edge ever so slightly. Oh no, that's actually frame I'm hitting. Okay. Right, let's leave that like that. Okay, good. We haven't decided on belt. We haven't decided on eyes. I'm going to paint the eyes black. And then put like the teeniest, tiniest bit of white on them to kind of try and emulate like a little bit of sheen. But we also need to mix up the flesh. So Bugman's. Six more beers or miniature bears? Can't we do both? Can't I have 6 beers and bears? So what was it? I used Reichland, so I'll do beers and bears. We can do beers and bears tomorrow. What's wrong with that? Beers and bears? Beers and bears is catchy. Beers and bears. Right, let's see if I've got the skills to do the face. So it's been inked. We just want to bring in a little bit of flesh. Clean up these ears, leave the red in there. I might Reichland the inside of those ears so they're not quite so red. But we just need to bring it up from the ink. Ooh. It's already looking kind of tasty. I haven't done that side of the mouth with ink. Thanks, Big Mac. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate the Northern Michigan updates. Thank you very much, bud. It's very nice of you. Thanks, Big Mac. Apparently, bear meat can be riddled with the old parasites, apparently. Not that I've eaten bear meat, but apparently it's pretty awful. Okay, right. Well, maybe I could clean up this nose a little bit. I've kind of missed a little bit there. Let's just clean that up ever so slightly. There we go. Bear nose looking a little bit better. It's only going to get brighter, that nose, as well, as we move up into the lighter tone. So let's get this dibby dabbed back on. Bring this up to speed. Just slap a little token in here. Doesn't need to be much. I just need to get rid of that little blue dot in there. I can just hit that like so. Yeah, that's what it needs under there. Never need to do anything else under there. I think this pose as well is one of my favourites of the guys as well. I really like this pose. This arm might be ever so slightly long, but then again, it's, you know, mutant radioactive bear, so the proportions won't look human. Okay. Foot. That's not okay. Sorry, yeah, sorry, Big Mac. I just having to concentrate pretty much. Glenn, don't worry about it, buddy. You never know till you know, bud. Just don't beat yourself up about it afterwards. All right, 100% a-okay, buddy. 100% a-okay. You don't know till you know. Don't now chew yourself up over it, buddy. Okay, that's the main thing. I will see you at some other point, Glenn. You beautiful son of a bitch, you. Honestly, 2 for 2 donations-wise, that's Redunkastunks. Solid advice. Don't think too hard. Good advice, Big Mac. Wait, wasn't I on this foot? Yeah, I was on this foot. Starting to look pretty good. Okay, we go on to this side. I think I will do something with the denim and the fur. I think I will paint it. Not that I don't like inking. I think inking's really good, and I'm sure I should adopt it more for rank and file. But for the purposes of wanting to just have something painted, like I say, I've only got 6 bears. It's not like it's 20, you know, so I feel like I can go to town on each one. Plus, between these and the army men, these are all I've had Warlord Games wise, so once these are painted, I'll be waiting on the next shipment, so I'll probably paint Warhammer stuff then, unless something else comes out to me beforehand. I have no idea. I don't know what the scheduling is. I really should email the guys and see what they say, because nothing they've sent out is originally what they said they were sending out, which is a bit confusing. So I feel like somewhere there's something going on. Where are we? This hand. The trick with the inks is to leave the recesses as teeny tiny as possible. No chunky recesses. You want to just get in there and blob right in there. No big recesses. Now we've got a little bit of a bicep vein there, which is something I don't have. I'd love to have bicep veins. How'd you get those suckers? Love me some bicep veins. Oh. Ooh. A little bit of sloppy guesswork going under there. But it was under the arm, so it's fine. Right, I think arms and flesh are done with this layer, right? Yeah, they are... That layer's on. Looks a little browner in the recesses than I would have thought it would do, but that's okay. Not necessarily the end of the world. Let's top up the yellow on there. Oh, it's gone a bit schmumpy. Do you see that? It's gone a bit... Well, that's good. That's texture. It's texture. What do we need? Flash Gits and Eildon. Oh, I must have touched it, is what it is. I touched it. That's what it is. That's why it went like that. It didn't dry weird. I just touched it at some point. Okay, good. We need to decide on this belt, the ears, the eyes. All right, where's my super skinny brush? Super teeny tiny brush. That might do it, right? That's pretty skinny. Not that even focused in. Right, now I need to do a teeny tiny dot of white just to give it that little hint of, like that little glint of sentience. Just an ever so slight. Now I found this white. It's old game colour. I don't know if it's okay. Oh, it's milky as hell. There's no pigment in that. What if I add the milk white to Corax Grey? Let's see if we can't get something akin to a white that would stay. Because Corax White's pigment is pretty good. So I just need the tiniest of the tiny. Tiniest of the tiny. Just to give it that little spark of life. Just a teeny little bit of teeny tiny bit of just ever so slight sentience. Just a teeny tiny dot, just to give it that little glare of life, that little sheeny dot. Here we go, just a little teeny tiny dot. No, it's not enough. Let's try again. Just a teeny tiny. Oh, there we go. Much better, huh? Just that little teeny bit of sheen to his eyes. That looks like bear eyes to me. I do, Big Mac. I got some towel. I got quite a lot of towel that I haven't actually friggin' assembled or painted, which I should probably get on. A teeny tiny brush. I'll give non-synthetic brushes their due. Very skinny normal hair brushes. They're really good for details. I'll give them that. Synthetic brushes have their place, but for little bits like that, that's definitely a regular brush thing. So let's go fur. I'm not sure about the fur because it's really, you know what? Let's give it a go. What's the worst that will happen? I'll blob in some recesses. Thanks. Yep, thanks, Big Mac. Appreciate that. Wise words indeed. Okay, I'm not regretting this at all. This is definitely the right course of action to go. Again, it's not that I've got anything against just inking stuff. Those eyes have really brought this guy up. They are very enjoyable. I should do something about the teeth as well, actually, whilst we're working on his face. What's for dinner today? Picnic. So it'll be a ploughman's, which is like meats, cheeses, fruits and veg. Just picnic on the beach with the kids. Or if there's too many seagulls, picnic in the the kids' Pivacotti daycare is like right on the edge of a frisbee golf course and forest. It's really lovely, so you can just sit there. But it's got this massive children's play park right next to it. But that's saying nothing about Finland because everywhere has a play park. Every set of 2 or 3 buildings has a play park, so they're very kid focused here. It's just done right. But so all will be there. I say play park, but it's play park slash skate parks slash frisbee golf course. I didn't want to do all the fur in one go, but just kind of stumbled into it a little bit. Mainly, I started doing it because I didn't want to waste paint. I didn't want it to dry and then come back and have to continue on. But it really doesn't need much on the fur. Okay, realistically, what do I have left to do? This foot is looking a little lackluster here. Let's just do that. Does that mean I haven't done that bit as well? It looks a little bit not done. Okay, I know this arm isn't done. Nor the shoulder. Something else I'm going to try is liquids as well. I'm going to try something on the. I'm going to try something with the containers as well. I'm going to try. I've got an idea. I'm going to try something with it. Oh, just let me finish this first. I'd like to bring some part of him up to being done as well, but I'm feeling a little indecisive. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Maybe I just. I don't know. We have to see where we go, but it's good. This is the kind of the mindset I wanted to put myself in. I didn't want to just be autopilot. I wanted to be having to concentrate, trying to figure out what to do next with. No, I want to go lighter. I've done about as dark as I want to go. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with Big Mag. I'll show you the theory. You know me by now, Big Mac. I like brighter. Brighter is more difficult for me. So I want to paint brighter. As bright as possible. Right, fur done. Now let's think about this. Right, so I'm going to draw a line on it, right? So guy standing flat is like that. So the tanks would kind of be like a line like... I want to get the line right. Is this tape too old sitting here? If he's standing like that, then could I do it like that? Could that be my line there? Is that bonkers to have it like that? Maybe if I go across both. So I guess I just pick an arbitrary line across both. Roughly that. Right? So if I let that be my line, and then I cut it in the middle and wrap it round, right? Is that right in theory? Oh, these are kid scissors. Right, I cut it with the kid scissors and I wrap it round like that, right? And that's my line. So even if it doesn't match up with the floor of the base, it will match up with the line goes across both of them, doesn't it? So if I just go like that, mark my line on, and mark my line on, now I could have just used the tape there and painted it, but I want to get some freehand practice in. So what I do now is I take my white and I blob it on. I blob it in there along that line, right? So I just do that, right? But trying to make it a little bit patchy if possible. Part of me thinks I should have done the liquid lighter. So we've done that, right? Just go all the way to the edge there. You know what? Let's just do all the way to the edge. Like so. I only fish for mackerel because they're very stupid fish. So I only fish for mackerel because I can catch them. Very, very stupid fish, mackerel. You can catch them with tin foil. Sorry, what's the American? Aluminum foil. You can catch them with that. Very, very stupid fish. But mostly when I go fishing, I don't even care about catching fish. I'm just going there to just relax. But if I catch, I don't do catch and return. I don't like that. If I catch it, I'm going to eat it. That's the general rule of thumb. Hi, Gamer Dude. This is from Warlord Games. If you type in Warlord Games and go to Conflict 47 and then Soviets, you will find this guy. Right, I need to do this radioactive stamp. But there is a biohazard symbol. It won't fit. Scraper, please. Thank you. Stamped, please. Okay, let's get this on. It's a little off-center. It's a little off-center, but you get the gist. It's not the cleanest of stamps. What do we think? Is that no good? Maybe we could do it better. Hasn't quite translated, has it? The line around it is super snug. What do we think? Does that look rubbish? The fact that the circle's not there. I might give it another go. Maybe. You know what? It doesn't feel right. I am going to give it another go. Let's just paint over that. And we'll try again. Maybe I won't do the radioactive symbol. Maybe I'll do something else. Yeah, maybe I'll do something else. Okay, let's continue on. Let's do some more flesh. Let's mix this. Let's lighten up this flesh. So it's Cadian. No, it wasn't Deathclaw brown. We were going into Cadian flesh tone. So I'm doing Cadian flesh tone mix with the Bugmans and a Reichland in as well. So that's what we're going to do. So we add you, mix you up a bit. Add some Reichland. See if that's a near enough match. It might not be. Thanks, Quad. That's very nice of you. Well, I mean, it's just time on court, buddy. I am by no means good at painting. It's just time on court that's got me to this point, really. And it's only because I dibby dab. See, I'm not actually using the brush like a brush. I'm just dibby dabbing it on. There's a lot of paint on this bit. I've just become very aware that there's a lot of paint on this brush. And I should put a bit of ink in those ears as well. It's too red. Too red in the ears. But thank you for the compliment, Quad. I I kind of think you're amazing too, frankly. You've been super helpful for the Factorio thing, not just in the tips, but I kind of find myself looking forward to what you're going to say next. I know. So when it inevitably comes to the point where you stop posting messages, I'm going to be like, meh. But for now, things are great, you know? There's no end, Quad. There's no end. It's going to go on forever. I'm having too much fun with it. The game's massive. It's going to go on forever. Yeah, looks like we are stuck. Yeah, we're stuck with each other. But I tell you what, it ain't our fun, buddy. It's a lot of fun. It's just as soon as I get home from dropping the kids, I have a little bash. It's just so much fun. Like just thinking about what I recorded today as well. You know it's fun because I have myself trouble pulling myself away from it. It's just I love it. All right, this is a little bit too much fleshy. This is a little bit too much. Oh well. Just do what we can. It will dry. Maybe it will calm down when it dries. Yeah, it's lovely. I'd love a keg of beer right now, Panzer. Ah, Panzer? Why am I calling you Panzer, Big Mac? Why? I'd love a keg. Ah, if only. If only I could just sit back. I've got a hammock. I could hang the hammock up on the balcony. Just, oh, that would be lovely. That would. It's not who's stopping me, Panzer. It's what's stopping me. That's how it is, bud. Notice how I'm not even really painting. It's more like it is dibby dabby. Dibby dabby painting is the best. It's just the best. I'm all about watery. Put ink in your paint and just dab it on. Don't even paint. Just dab it on. You don't even need to load up the brush or anything. Just dibby dab it on. There's no need to do anything else. Look at my hand. Look at my hand right now and look how I'm painting. I'm not even using a brush in a conventional sense. I'm just loading it up with pigment and just dabbing it on. It's just, yeah, who says you have to use a paintbrush like a paintbrush? It's just, I'd highly recommend it, guys. It's a really fun way to paint. Because it has the benefit of a coat going on. The only issue is that sometimes your paint goes on, it goes on so clean. Like, hang on, let me show you the Norn. Like, the paint goes on so clean, it doesn't look weathered at all. I'll show you the Norn head. Hang on a second, let me grab that. Let me grab the Norn head. Like, look. It doesn't look... It looks almost a little bit cartoony. Like, with how the pigment goes on. Yeah, the brain looks a little bit mixed-matched. That's better, but... It looks almost like a little bit... Do you know what this head reminds me of? Do you know, what is it? Is it Geno Guyver? Geno... Something... Geno Cyber, I think? Don't look it up. It's horrendous. Horrendous anime. Gory as hell. Flames of War miniatures. I don't know. I mean, like I'm signed up with Warlord Games. I've been getting a lot of knockbacks or non-replies from asking people about sponsorships. So I might ease up. To be honest, I don't think I'm a pro. I might have already contacted them. I don't remember, but. There was one model company that said they would send stuff out, and then I didn't hear from them again. So, and they were going to send out paints, but they're not doing that. Nothing's come through. So I think I'm done asking for now. I think I might need to up my numbers or get my confidence back. One of the two. That foot done? No. I signed an NDA with Warlord, yeah. Like, I can't reveal things too soon. They send me a lot of rules stuff, but I can't reveal any of that. But I don't really know what I'm looking at when I look at it. So I was thinking maybe the introduction box. It's like $50, and then you get some Germans and you get some Americans. No, I'm not going to break that, Big Mac, you dumb. Like, they send me models to paint. Like, you know, it's wonderful. Other arm. Yeah, just other arm now. No, Panzer, but that's the dream, isn't it? Imagine I got like an hourly rate to paint models. Like I could turn the stream on and I get paid for the attempt, you know? I get paid to paint models. That would be the goal. Even if my hourly rate was like €6 an hour, right? Even if it was something like that, just tiny, it would still be just absolutely amazing. But I mean, look how many people are doing it. Look how many people are painting. And more importantly, look how many people are painting better than I do. I do sloppy chop, I dibby dabs, sloppy chops, dibby dabs. Terrible freehand is not, there's plenty of other people. That's the thing. Ah, Panzer, I bloody love it. I'd absolutely love it. Because what's good as well is that if say a model company was like, we're paid to paint our models, I'd be like, fine, because my enjoyment is the painting. So yeah, perfect. Like I'm not going to get sad face if I'm painting one brand of miniatures over another. No, because for me it's about the paints. So there's that nice thing about it. Like I'm not missing out if I'm painting something over something else. But yeah, that's the dream. But I don't think we're there yet. As Nishmar so eloquently put it, I don't have the numbers. But I don't want to think numbers. You see it all the time. Like, take, what's the guy's name? The guy with the forehead. He was with Sidemen? KSI, that's the one. He's, why did he leave those guys? Like, bunch of guys hanging out, being friends, having what looks like a lot of fun in their videos. And he's gone on to do, what, 6, 7 videos? I don't get it. Where's the fun? I don't think he's having fun. I think he's doing it because he thinks it's numbers. But I don't think he's having fun. That's for sure. Or if he is, he's not showing it. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone know anything about that? Have I got the names right? Big Max, okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot Big Max a Clanker. He's not hearing me. All right, yeah, never mind. Don't worry, Big Mac, you're doing great. Don't worry, Big. Sorry, too complicated a question. I do apologise. One input at a time, right, Big Mac? You little clanker, you. I'll just paint this hand. I'm convinced Dibby Dabby is the way. Dibby Dabs is the way. Bless you, gamer dude. Bless ya. Bless your cotton socks. Good question. Flesh is meant to be patchy though, so don't worry too much, table, about the patchiness. Feels like I haven't done the back of this arm though. Looks like it's not done. Hey Warhammer buddy, how you doing? How's it going? Warhammer's here, everyone. Oh, I didn't quite paint over that nuclear symbol. I need to do that again. Okay. Let's just... I think I'm going to put a number in there rather than the radioactive symbol. It's table panzer. So table and chums is table and friends. Chums is English speak for friends. But the actual translation is table needs friends. That's the original point of it. It was like the people watching, I was trying to make friends. The original name, it was like table, friends please. What can I say? I didn't know anyone. I was, traveling around on foot of all things. Right, that's done. It's looking a little bit mucky. But another layer will go on. Those recesses are a bit wide. Nevertheless, it's starting to look good. Let's ink the potions. Now, in theory, if I go over this with another layer of... Striking Scorpion will be much the same, but yeah, I'm going to go over it with Striking Scorpion. Don't forget to get fresh air. Yeah, good point. Ah! Yeah! How long are you in Texas for, Warhammer? Doesn't look good yet. Ooh, a week. Fancy schmancy. Well, I look forward to hearing all about it, bud. I've never been. That is not looking sufficiently liquidy. If anything, it looks a bit bad at the moment. But I'll figure something out. That ink's going to dry. Let's Reichland the teeth. They're a bit too red. Fishing and holidays as well. Fancy schmancy, buddy. Let's just bring these down a little bit in colour. They're a little bit too bright. Big Mac, bless you, buddy. Absolutely bless you. You are a little legend. Well, not bad for 3 hours. We've still got 2 layers of fur to go on, 2 layers of fur to bring that colour up, 1 layer of flesh to bring that up, maybe 2. Backpack haven't figured out. Denim jeans haven't figured that out. But not bad at all for 2 hours. I'm going to go because I'm going to get my head down for a little kip because, like I said, the wife's out partying, so I'm going to be looking after the kids for dinner and bedtime. So I'm going to go and get myself a lie down. Hopefully there was people watching. It says 0 and 0 on my screen, so hopefully we get something. Tomorrow I should be on a lot live streaming wise, so that's good news. Yeah, I'll be around for a while. So if you're about, fantastic. If not, not to worry. But yeah, I'm going to skedaddle. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned a bit about the old Dabby Dabbies. I tell you what, another 3 hours on this guy, and I need to think about it, but I think he's coming up pretty good so far. I'll catch you later. Quad, I'll see you in the comments, buddy. Guys, I feel sorry to go with 10 people watching. Oh, it says 10. It says 10. How does it go from 10 to 0? All I do is take the blue tack off. Sorry, Warhammer, I'm off. Good luck in Texas. I'll see you later, guys. See you soon. I'll come back. I just want to say thanks again. Double digits always feels nice. Thanks again, guys. I will see you later.